Good morning, everyone. If you're on the West Coast, you're probably not awake for this right now. It's 7 a.m. there. But, Pete, how are we doing today? Last game of the U-17 group stage, United States versus the Czech Republic, a country that used to actually be quite good, right? They used to have, what's his name, Rosinski, Pavel
Kaczynski, yeah.
Nedved.
Pavel Nedved,
Um,
Juve.
but they've been kind of crap for the past 10 years, 15 years, something
Yeah,
like
they
that.
had like sort of that golden generation, and then ever since then, it's been nothing.
Mm-hmm. So we played them for the last game of the group stage. The United States is technically already qualified. No, we are already qualified officially, but we could still end up in third place if we lose. A draw guarantees us first. So
Yeah,
the way things are going right now, we're probably going to be first or third. I'm right about that, right? Because if we lose, the odds of
yeah.
yeah,
Unless somehow magically we lose, but Burkina Faso draws with Tajikistan. I don't think that's going to happen.
no. So I would say we're very likely third or first. So we have to go for the win here. We are playing a rotated squad, rotated starting 11. Uh, it looks like so there are starters there, obviously, like Cavan Sullivan. Is Maxi Carrizo a starter? Because he didn't start the last game, but he's now the
Hard to say,
captain.
right? Yeah, we don't really know. It was an important game to win. I know there was going to be some rotation throughout the group stage, right? Like now Mathis Albert is benched for this game. He's still a starter. It's just rotation. But it is interesting to see with Berchimas, Albert, Sullivan, and Carrizo all healthy and available in the knockout games, who gets the start?
He should start all of them, ideally.
Honestly, yeah. Put Berchimas up top if you have to, because neither Adams nor Hall has been very, what's the word? Neither of them has been very good.
No, Cavan Sullivan runs a bit weird sometimes.
Yeah, he has a bit of a weird run.
He's playing on the right wing. Carrizo's playing at the 10, which is what we said, right? Oh God, this coach. Segad is the coach. The coach, dude, it's 9 in the morning. You can't put this guy on screen. You're gonna put me to sleep, man. It's like he looks so like bored.
He looks like such a sad puppy. That's what he looks like. He looks like, you know, those ads for dog shelters where they're like, donate now, you can make a difference. And they show a picture of like their saddest dog. They show this guy.
Just like remember when we scored against Burkina Faso and his reaction
Yeah.
just to like
Yeah. Same when we got a penalty against Tajikistan. It cut to him. He's just there.
Kevin forces it so much.
The thing is, against Tajikistan, he played well because he played calmer and he was actually playing with the ball and stuff. He has to do that because sometimes when he's very frenetic, that's when he gives the ball away unnecessarily.
Yep. They're saying Baby Holland benched. Yeah, Baby Holland's on the bench. Julian Hall is the center forward today. Oh, and everyone, the Czech Republic. Hold on, they have 3
3 points.
points, but they have a better goal
Goal difference.
differential compared to us. So if they
Yeah.
beat us, they're ahead of us.
Yeah. So if they beat us, they're ahead of us. And then it comes down to whether we get second or third. I'd say very likely Burkina Faso is beating Tajikistan.
Javier Mendoza, do we know potential opponents right now? No. After the game, yes, we will have like a 90% certainty, and we're gonna do the post game. The post game today will probably be focused more on that. Like we're gonna
Yeah.
quickly project who we might play and how we should probably approach the game, starting 11, things like that. So by the end of this game, we'll kind of know who we're gonna play because the groups there'll be only one group left. But
Yeah.
right now, it's a little tough because there's 3 groups playing still, 3 groups, and it's ranking
And you
based.
don't match up with groups, right?
It's ranking based. So
Yeah.
you don't have a bracket of this group versus that group. So right now, no, we can't do it. But once the other group and our group is done, there'll be only one left, so we can more or less project. Yes, because like right now, we are ranked in the first place team ranking. We're 10th, but we have 2 games. So if
Yeah.
we draw, we win, we're gonna move up. So it's very hard to know at the moment, but we'll find out very soon. So because we're not gonna remain 10th. That's the thing. We're either gonna move up because we're gonna get a draw or a win, or we're gonna move to the third place ranking. So
Yeah. It's complicated right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious to see what Jamal Johnson looks like.
Do you think they're going to do this for the 2026 World Cup?
I hope not, man. It's so confusing.
Imagine trying to do a prediction video with this criteria.
You can't.
You
You
can't.
can't.
You'd
You
have to
literally
project
can't.
scores and everything. Everything.
Mhm. Yeah, you can't finish. You can't do predictions. I hope they have a better system.
I find this system also a little unfair. You get ranked higher if you get a shit group. You
Yeah,
can get ranked higher. You can just stat that against New Caledonia, and then all of a
yeah,
sudden you're up. I find it unfair. You can only do an overall ranking if everyone's playing each other. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense.
yes. No, I agree. It's like MLS, right? Where you don't, everyone does not play everybody the equal amount of times, but you still get ranked into a supporter shield standings.
Yes. Completely uneven, unbalanced schedule that they totally make up to draw storylines that they want to push
Hmm.
forward. And then like, this is the best team in the league. They won the supporter shield. Like, hey, but they played that team once and that one 5 times. Like, yep, that
Yeah,
happens.
one team got to play Miami 5 times, and one team played DC United 5 times.
Yeah. Yep. And they also like fuck with your traveling, make you travel
Hmm.
West Coast, East Coast. Like, wait.
Yeah,
Matthew Dominguez, like, where do you watch this game? The game is on Peacock. The game is on Peacock. So far, we're 5 to 6 minutes into the game. Nothing really happened so far besides a few forced errors from the United States and a few stupid fouls in the midfield. You can watch the game on Fox Sports 2 or Peacock. Maybe Holland bench. Yeah, and everyone, if you just tuned in, don't forget to drop a like in the stream if you haven't already. The next game, when is the next game actually? Let me look here. I actually didn't,
again, it probably depends on your opponent.
but do we have a projected day? Like the days? Yeah, we
Mm,
do. It'll be November 14 or 15, the games, all of them. So, holy shit, there's like 1, 2, 3, round of 32. There's 16 games in 2 days.
in 2 days, yeah, because they have multiple fields, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little stupid though. You can't really watch all of them if you wanted to. They better not do this. They're not doing this for the World Cup. There's no way.
I mean, yeah, they're not going to do that, but
Well, this kind of sucks for us, 14, 15. 14 is fine. It's a Friday. If we play the 15th, it's the same day the US national team plays. That's a rough day
yeah, but it
for
will be
us.
in the morning.
I know, but it's just how many hours of streaming.
It's going to be a busy day.
Oh
Busy day
boy.
for us.
Yep, it's gonna be a very, very busy Saturday right there. I would just wish it was broken. Well, there's two ways to look into this, right? At least we get the Friday off.
It's true. Oh boy. Come on, guys.
Uh,
Clear that properly. Jeez.
Goal kick for the US.
That was a poor clearance by Christopher Cups. He tried to back heel it on a long ball. It's like, dude.
Hmm. You know what sucks about this tournament? It's very tough to know how we're actually doing. We simply don't know, like, the opponents we're facing if they're good or not. We don't know at this
Yeah, you
level.
won't know until later.
I'm even trying to see here who has advanced. Like Germany has advanced in first, I believe. France might be quite good because they might actually have most of their best
Under
U17s.
17s. Yeah.
They might be quite good.
I mean, they only got 4 points in 3 games. So
France?
that was a tight group. Canada got through. Paraguay got through.
Oh
Republic of
yeah.
Ireland. Uzbekistan.
So France beat Chile, they tied Canada, and they lost to Uganda.
Yeah, that does not surprise me at all.
But Uganda lost to Canada.
North Korea. Oh, imagine if we play North Korea. North Korea
Oh,
qualified.
they qualified?
Yeah, they qualified
North
in third.
in third, yeah. If we finish first, we could. North Korea beat El Salvador 5-0. They tied Germany.
Yeah,
And then they lost 2-0 to Colombia. Those are not bad results. They destroyed El Salvador, tied a
yeah.
German side, which is good, and they lost only 2-0 to Colombia.
Oh my God, Carrizo. That was not good. What was he doing?
Dude, if we lose, imagine we lose to North Korea.
Oh no. The trolling would
They
be endless.
they are they are the best third place team. So the best third place team would face. Let me see. Number one. I'm trying to see here. I think we would have to, if we tie. There's a very good odd that we'll play them.
Damn, I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah. So the best third
Imagine the
place team.
propaganda and brainwashing these fellows would be having.
Yeah, Trump might actually watch this game.
Well, not to mention the message from their great leader will be like, if you don't beat the United States, none of you are coming home with all of your limbs intact.
Okay, Pete. If we draw, from what I'm seeing here, we play North Korea.
Ooh.
Because if we draw, we go to 7 points and a +2 goal differential. So we would be behind Japan in the first. Do you guys want me to put this on screen? Do you guys want me to put this on screen real quick? Let me put it on screen so you can understand my train of thought here, because the game is a little boring right now. So let's get out of the game for a second. So look, this is the ranking of the first place teams. Okay, Pete? Right now we're here with 2 games. If we tie, we go to 7 points, but we're on a +2 goal differential. So we would be behind Japan. That's in 7th. We would be in 8th place. 8th place. Oh, shit. What did I do? Let me go back up. So
8th place for 9 points is crazy.
Yep. But then look at this. The
Are
first.
you sure? Because we are the only team that gets 9 points, right?
No, if we tie, I said.
Oh, if we tie. Okay.
If we tie. And then the first ranked third place team plays the 8th rank group winner. That's where we would fall. The first ranked third place team right now, it is North Korea.
So if we win today and we get 9 points, we'll be the only team to get 9 points, I believe.
No,
Right?
there were other ones here. Argentina and Italy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Argentina and Italy. France did not. Ireland did not.
Here
Brazil
it is.
did
It's
not.
on screen. It's on screen, yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at it myself too.
Yeah, it's only 2 teams that got 9. We would be the third one, but we would finish in
We
third
would be
place.
the third best. Yeah. And then who would we play then if we win?
So let's say we win. We finish in third place. So we got to look at the bracket here. Third place group winner. Third place group winner here. No, yeah. Third ranked group winners. We would play the 6th place third place, which would be
Sixth
at
place, third
right
place.
now it's Tunisia. But it could change because Paraguay still plays and Saudi Arabia still plays. Well, the first one could change too if Paraguay or Saudi Arabia win.
That's true.
It could still. Actually, they're playing now. I can check.
No, they haven't started yet.
No, one
Group
has.
K.
One has.
Group L is the last one. They don't play. They're an hour behind us.
Paraguay is on the 70th minute and it's 0-0. So as it stands, Paraguay is still. Well, actually, Paraguay is surpassing Tunisia. So we would play Paraguay if we.
That would be fascinating if both the under-17s and the
The
senior
same
team
day.
played
The same
Paraguay
day.
on the same day.
The same day. That would be actually pretty. It looks like we're gonna have a fun Saturday. We're either gonna play North Korea or Paraguay. Or Paraguay twice. We're gonna get a lot of Paraguayans on our channel, Pete. A lot of Paraguayans are gonna come here.
Oh yeah. I think we should, depending on how this game is going, not grind some of these players into the dust too much. And I guess Cavan got the rest. We already did a lot of rotating. I would bring on Albert and Baby Haaland in the second half.
Yeah. The question is, would you rest Cavan or just give him the full 90?
It's a great question. He didn't play more than half an hour the first game. I'd probably rest him, depending on the game. If it's still 0-0, I mean, the thing is, you don't want to risk. I don't know. I think we should try to get North Korea. On the other hand, I'm not so sure. I don't know.
Technically, Paraguay is a tougher opponent, technically, but North Korea's women's team, didn't they just win the U-17 World Cup? Oh, they hit the post. Oh, they hit the post twice. The Czech Republic.
I must be behind you then.
What minute are you at?
13:28.
Yeah, you're 30 seconds behind for some reason today. Are you on Peacock?
No, Fubo.
Yeah, they hit the post twice.
Oh, gosh. That was close. Yeah, we're not playing very well. We haven't created anything.
No, and we're also talking about us finishing first. The way we could finish in third, the way if we lose this game.
Yeah, if you lose the game, then you're playing what? Potentially France? No, we'd be one of the best third place teams though. We would be the
Yeah, because we
best
have
third
6
place team.
points. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
check that. I'll check who will play in that case. But Crest 11 Football say, "Hey guys, do you know if Paraguay and Uruguay are bringing their first team this international break?" Yes, I recorded a preview with a Paraguayan guest yesterday. Paraguay has mostly their best players. I I asked them. I don't think they're missing anyone. They have Gustavo Gomes, they have Enciso, Miguel Miron, Diego Leon. They're all there. They're all there. Paraguay has their best. I also saw that Uruguay pretty much has all their players. I think they're missing like Darwin Nunes and one more guy, which is normal, right? You're always going to miss like one or two guys for the whole roster. So, yes, they are bringing their first teams. And remember, Uruguay has Marcelo Bielsa. That guy is not known for slacking like our coach,
No.
Pochettino.
Unlike Pochettino.
Oh, and Paraguay has the coach that Ecuador had in the previous cycle, Gustavo Alfaro. That he also doesn't
Yeah.
mess around.
And he
So
did quite well with Ecuador. Even though I
exactly,
know they didn't get out of the group, it was a very tough group to get out of.
neither would we.
Yeah.
I don't think we would have gotten out of the group with the Netherlands and Senegal. So,
What is this
yeah,
VAR challenge for?
I'm trying to understand what's the.
And who is challenging it?
Definitely not our
Czech must
coach.
be challenging it. Something in the box.
They're saying it hit Carrizo's hand, but it didn't. It hit his sleeve. That's not handball. That's not a handball.
No way. No, it's his shoulder even.
No, that's not a handball. Also, our coach would not remember to do a VAR challenge. He's like falling asleep on the bench. He just wants to get out of there. He's gonna now make an announcement there. Look at our coach. I'm just looking at our coach's reaction. They should have a camera just on our coach, Segares. That's it.
Yeah, it's like what are those things people listen to go to sleep?
Uh-huh.
They have there's a word for it.
So I'm looking here, Pete. If we finish in third place, we would be the number 1, which means we would play the eighth team in the the group winner ranking. As of now, that is the Republic of Ireland.
Interesting.
That's probably not a good team.
No, I mean, no, but like we have not looked good in this tournament either, right? So it's kind of like
Sullivan just fucking forces it so much.
yeah, he needs to calm down.
Yeah, but everyone, don't worry. After this game, we are gonna very likely know who we're gonna play,
Yeah.
and we'll go through that on the post game.
Yeah.
There's only gonna be one variation, which will be the last group playing, which might not really affect us. So we might know where we're playing.
Dude, Sullivan is not playing well today at all.
No, like he's stretching the ball every time, forcing it, doesn't keep the
He's
ball
just
tight
running
enough.
with it, just head down, running with it, and then very frenetic, very Brendan Aronson-esque today.
Yeah. A little more aggressive Brendan Aronson.
Yeah.
Dude, if
all right, Tack, I'll be in and out.
I'll see you soon. Could you imagine people's reactions on X if you tweet something like Cavan Sullivan reminds me a lot of Brendan Aronson? People would freak out about it. Obviously, the ceiling for Sullivan is higher. But again, if he goes on to become a Brendan Aronson-like player, it wouldn't surprise us, right? Brendan is playing the Premier League after all, right? He's not a Premier League scrub. Does he struggle in the Premier League? Yes. Okay, goal kick here for the Czech Republic. 19 minutes into the game. Okay, we press. Good press. Good press. Here comes the United. Let's see what Sullivan does here if he doesn't force it again. Finally didn't force it, Cavan Sullivan. The thing that doesn't concern me, at least for any of these players, like Cavan Sullivan, that's talented, Maximo Carrizo, Mathis Albert, the whole thing of forcing and shit decision-making, we got to remind ourselves sometimes that these are 16, 17-year-olds. And usually the main weakness of these players is that decision-making, positioning, reading of the game. The talent is there. You can clearly see it. Crest saying that Berchimaz reminds him of a teenager Tim Weah. Yeah, it might be a bit of the quickness, the pace, and how one-dimensional he is. One-dimensional. But I don't think Berchimaz will reach Tim Weah's level. Not that Tim Weah is this like world-class player. He's a good player. I just don't think Berchimaz has a Tim Weah ceiling. But that's just me. I haven't seen much progress from Berchimaz. You got to remember, Berchimaz was in the last U-17 World Cup. Do you guys remember that one? Berchimaz was there. So he should be killing it now, and it looks like he's still the same. And Cavan Sullivan tries to force it, gets pushed. All right, Jude Terry for the United States. Julian Hall back. Good ball movement. Finds Maxi Carrizo. Shoot it. Shoot it. Good shot. Saved. Rebound. Ooh, good play. Great combination play there from the United States. That leads to a shot from Maxi from outside the box. Saved by the goalkeeper. If someone was there for the rebound, that's a goal. If Baby Holland was there, it was a goal. Very good play from us. And we get a throw in here for the United States. Baby Holland is Adams. He's on the bench for us. He's on the bench. Chase Adams, number 9. He's not actually Holland. It's just a joke that they made him. And they gave him a nickname, Baby Holland. But he's one of our center forwards. So his nickname or joke, he's not as good as Holland. He doesn't have the same potential as Holland. Nothing like that. But it's just a nick. Oh, Cavan down the right. Cavan crosses it. Oh, clear by the defense. Not a bad decision by Cavan there. Kind of trapped down the right flank. Just get the ball in. And here comes the Czech Republic. Kamo saying, have we been good today? No, we haven't played well the first 20 minutes. We looked a bit better the past 2 minutes. Oh, boy. What is this? Oh, shit. Almost. Chesney scored. What is that defending there? Who's our right back? Is it Sakidis? He kind of sucks. Yeah, I think it's Sakidis. Yeah. He kind of sucks, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're saying, what is our defense doing? What was Sakidis doing there on the right back? How can you be so casual about defending a guy going towards your goal in the box? Imagine benching Baby Holland. Don't worry, Baby Holland will be there in the second half, I think. All right, Carrizo with the ball. Good first touch. Get open, Cavan. And bad decision there from Carrizo, but the U.S. still has the ball. Julian Hall, Cavan shoots it. Ooh, that was close. Cavan Sullivan from distance. I need to see that from behind the goal, but it looked like it was fairly close. Let's see. Let's see. It was okay. Not as close as I thought it was, but it was close enough. That's not a bad shot. That's not a bad shot. It's a good shot. I thought it was a bit closer to the post than it actually looked. Getting a bit better the past few minutes. Getting a bit better. United States recovers possession. United States building out of the back here, 24 minutes. Yeah, Griffin is our left back. He's not looked bad, but Sakidis, which is the younger brother of Nico Sakidis, hasn't really looked good on offense or defense. Griffin is from the Philadelphia Union, second team. Jordan Griffin, the left back. And so is Jameer Johnson, the left wing. So our entire left side, Jameer Johnson and Griffin, they're from the Philadelphia Union second team. Drew Terry. The United States recovers the ball. This could be dangerous. Drew Terry. Wide to Cavan Sullivan. Cavan Sullivan on a 1v1. Cuts inside. Cuts inside again. Tries to shoot it. Forcing it again. Forcing it way too much. Okay, here comes the Czech Republic. Let's see if Griffin can recover this. Griffin, good decision right there. Just kicks it out of bounds. Cavan is doing the Arfston-like step overs. Okay, goal kick for the U.S. Julian Hall tries to win it. Clears by the Czech Republic. Still 0-0. With this draw, we're finishing in first place regardless of the other result. But right now, Burkina Faso and Tajikistan, it's still 0-0. Regardless of the other game, if we draw this one, we're first. That doesn't really matter. We're first. And then, like we said, if we finish in first, we could play North Korea. Como saying, is Mathis Albert playing? No, Mathis Albert is being rested. He's being rested today. He'll probably come in the second half, but he's getting some rest. Because we are advancing, and we're going to play again on Friday or Saturday. So today's Tuesday. They're going to get essentially 2 full days of rest, and then they play right after. So it makes sense to rotate a few guys. I'm assuming also Cavan will be subbed out at some point. Cross goes in, cleared. Cleared by the American defense. The Czech Republic still has the ball. 26 minutes and 40 seconds. Another cross, cleared again by the American defense. Okay, and somehow we're getting very sloppy here. Carrizo's having to play like left back. Cross goes in, and that's going to be a goal kick for the United States. Poor header from the Czech Republic player. Our defense has been quite shaky. Yes, our defense has been quite shaky, to say the least. Carrizo with the ball for the United States. Opens it out wide. Jameer Johnson. 1v1. Good cross. Good low cross. Julian Hall was there, but the defense was able to not really clear it. They deflected it enough that it hit Julian Hall. Paraguay and Ireland 0-0 still. At halftime, I'm going to have to go through the rankings here to see who we're going to play in the next round. In the chat right now, who has been watching every game of the U-17s and who has been watching other games as well? So far, do you think there's a chance the United States could win this tournament? I haven't watched enough of the other games to know, but we look like a very talented side, and we saw that in the first 2 games, despite not really looking like a team. Javier Mendoza, who's the best team in the tournament? Like I just said, Javier, I haven't been watching the other games, so it's hard for me to tell. But obviously, when you look at, for example, Argentina, they have to be up there. They won every game, and it is Argentina. Ball goes through. Alejandro is saying, sorry, how is Carrizo playing? He's doing fine. He's had a few good moments, a few bad moments. Let's just put it this way. He's not shining, but he's not underperforming. He had a nice shot on target from long range. Defensively, he's doing a lot of work. No one's been poor for the U.S. besides, I guess, Sakiris, and Julian Hall hasn't been good. I also think Cavan has been forcing it too much, which, yeah, that's a bit of a problem too. Carrizo is a very smart player, very ball secure, doesn't really make many mistakes. Is Caesar playing? No, Caesar's not playing. Okay. We're about to hit 30 minutes here, still 0-0. It's way too early in the morning for this. Way too early. It's going to put me to sleep. Hey, who here saw my fake report? It's kind of crazy that some people believed it. It just kind of shows the state of the program these days. Where I reported on X as a joke that Pochettino called up Tim Tillman because he thought there was only one Tillman. Did you guys see that? I can put it on screen here because what shocked me was that people believed it. Now, understand that this is what I have to say about it. If you believed it, you're not stupid. No one that believed it is stupid. What's shocking is that people believed it because our program has been so bad that it's actually believable. It's actually believable. Look at this. This is what I put yesterday. And I put sources tell me that Pochettino called up Tim Tillman on accident. The U.S. men's national team coach thought he was calling up Malik Tillman. He wasn't aware that there were two Tillmans. It's obviously a joke, right? It's obviously a joke. Some people believed it. Now, again, I'm going to say it again. If you believed it, you're not stupid. It just comes to show how dumb this program is and how people see it these days. It's been such a shit program, the U.S. men's national team, poorly managed, a bunch of mistakes, just very amateur, that when a report like that comes out that is kind of absurd, some people believe it. And some people get mad, right? Like Max Bretos was very mad. He was not happy about it. Max Bretos did not like it. I think he put a comment. Let me see if I find Max's comment. I also told everyone my source lied. Where's Max Bretos? Where's Max Bretos? He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see it. Yeah, but Max was not happy with the joke. I guess comedy is dead. Comedy is dead. We can't laugh anymore. We can't make jokes. We can't even make harmless jokes anymore. People get angry. What is the problem of making fun of a roster decision? Is it disrespectful to Tim Tillman? Sure. It's also disrespectful to us to call up Tim Tillman. Among USMNT, everyone welcome to join the Discord. Yes, the Discord is in the description of this video if you want to join. I'm not there, but you guys have a great community, so go join us. And Brett, how you doing, Brett? Brett from the Straight Red. Yeah, Brett, what happened to comedy? Tell me, what happened? Why are we not having fun? That joke, I even tweeted that after. That was a masterpiece. That was a masterpiece, and people got angry about it. Right, Pete?
What?
I was talking about how yesterday Max was getting offended and a few others about the joke of Malik Tillman and Tim Tillman.
But Max thinks it's okay to joke. I'm not saying nobody in the pool can head the ball like Aguiman can. But when you say that's not true, he's like, I'm just joking. Okay, relax. It was just a funny tweet. Take your meds. But then when you joke, it's not okay.
Yeah, also, my report is so absurd that it's pretty obvious it's a joke. It's like,
I mean, anyone taking that seriously, my God.
There's two things to it. I was saying, the people taking it seriously, it also just comes to show how they see the U.S. men's national team program. They see it as a complete joke. So when they see a report like that, they're like, man, this might be true. It's like, yeah,
Dude,
I think also
we're defending on the wrong side of our. Like both Sullivan and Saikiris had these moments of like running behind the player trying to get the ball. It's like you're on the wrong side of him.
yeah,
Getting goal side.
Sakiris is pretty bad, dude. This is not as good as his brother.
Today he's not been good. He was good against Tajikistan. Today he's been poor.
The one moment where the Czech Republic player was just beat him and he couldn't really chase the guy.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
We're also missing a lot of starters here, right? Guimarães is a starter. Mathis Albert is a starter.
Even though our
Berchimas is
left back
starter.
has been fine, Griffin, he's fine.
Griffin's been fine. Johnson has been very poor. The winger on the left, Jamal Johnson. Oh my God, Aiden Stokes. Aiden Stokes has been good.
Mm-hmm. Jude Terry down the right. Yeah, Julian Hall continues to kind of struggle.
Yeah, he does.
Have you noticed that Cavan Sullivan has one speed only?
Yeah.
Can only go one speed. He's either not moving or just going full sprint.
Yeah. Martinez is there, huh? Instead of Hamuda. Oh, Terry, come on.
Como Saint-Tac, when you're releasing the predicted starting 11 against Paraguay, I'll probably release that video on Thursday, a little bit closer to the game. The game's on Saturday, so we still got time for that. But don't expect a good starting 11. That's all I'll say. Just based on the players that are there.
Yeah, that midfield is going to be rough.
I'll tell you one thing. This U-17 side, the goalkeeper is way better than Baudry. We would have had a good shot in the U. We should have just had this goalkeeper, Stokes, play both.
I know. Better than Baudry.
Because the thing with this guy is he looks like a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Not perfect, but he looks like a goalkeeper. He plays, he moves like a goalkeeper. Baudry looks like an athletic kid that doesn't know how to play soccer, so they just put him on goal.
Yeah, that's what he looked like the whole game. I mean, the whole tournament.
Cavan Sullivan again. Let's see if he's going to force it. Yep. Dude, why?
No, I think we have to make some changes second half, man. We've been really poor.
Good play from Cavan, actually. You're about to see it. It was a good play. He forced it a bit, but a good play. He's kind of quick the first few steps. That's the thing with him.
What is he doing? He's just standing on the ball.
Yeah, but then he does blow by the opponent. Look, at a professional level, he should just pass it back and let the ball move.
Oh,
but
yeah, that was a good run and cross.
And then our coach is just depressed. Well, I can't blame him today. The game has been shit. So today it makes sense.
Yeah, but then you need to be like G'ing the players up, like getting them going, not like.
Yeah, the coach is just ready to call it a day, dude. He's just ready to call it a day.
I don't want to be in Qatar. I miss Costa Rica.
Yeah. It's like I could be
even his assistant coach looks like he's got more passion. Did you see his assistant talking to him?
Mm-hmm. He's like, show some passion, dude. He's like, I could have been on the beach. I could be at the beach right now in Costa Rica. Instead, they sent me to this training facility in Qatar. Steven saying, which is more believable? Pochettino didn't know which Tillman he was calling up, or that he believes that Tim deserves to be the call-up. I think either one is pretty wild.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's what I was saying too. Is like Max Bretos, he needs to Czech Republic almost scored off corner. Needs to start enjoying life a little bit, right? I know why he got offended, right? He covers LAFC and Tim Tillman plays for LAFC, and I was essentially making fun of the LAFC player in Pochettino, so he got offended by it. But he needs to stop showing his bias. Every time,
according to Max Bretos, they would be a mid-table Premier League club, LAFC.
Yeah, if they invested another 500 million. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy's delusional.
Yeah, but still, you can be delusional and let me put a joke out there. I don't know. And then
the problem is he knows the joke is based in reality, right? The joke might not be true, but it's so unbelievable that this guy's in the national team, and it gets him offended.
I think what offended him was he was seeing some of the comments, and some people were taking it seriously. That's why.
I know. Not my boy, Tim.
Here's the thing, too. I'm disrespected on X literally on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Get called everything. So I can't make a harmless joke about a player. They can call me whatever they want, but I can't make a joke about a player. Grow up. I think Tim Tillman will be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's doing very fine. Man's making good money to do something he loves. He'll be
Yeah,
okay.
and he's also like getting undeserving promotions on his job.
Yes. Yeah. People who say they feel bad for MLS players getting criticized, it's like they have the cushiest jobs on the planet.
Cavan with a
Cushiest
cross.
jobs.
Well, and they get like these USMNT call-ups that they shouldn't get. They get paid. They get paid for
Yeah.
these call-ups. Don't forget that. They're saying X, you mean Twitter? Yeah, X, Twitter. Sometimes I call it Twitter, sometimes I call it X. Personally, I think the name X is kind of stupid for a
Yeah, me
platform,
too. Twitter was way
but
better.
yeah.
Because at least with Twitter, you can tweet, right? What's the verb for X? I
You
X'd.
X. I X
Eh.
today. Did you X today? That almost sounds like
Yeah,
a
exactly.
sexual position, right? Did you X
I
today?
know.
He's like,
Yeah, something
with
Sabrina
who? Who
Carpenter
did I
would do.
X with? Like, yeah. Okay, saying Tack and Pete, what's so funny is that Cavan and Quinn have a Bangladesh roots, and many Bangladeshi fans think they'll play for them, but they won't. I think Quinn is cap tied.
Yeah, Quinn is cap tied. There's no way either of them. Look, even if Quinn was not cap tied, I lived in that region. I would not recommend anybody go play for Bangladesh if you're an MLS starter. Okay. You will just get very, very frustrated by the level, by the competence, by the federation. Bangladeshi federation is worse than India's, and that's saying something.
Yeah, I don't think that it crossed any of their minds to play for Bangladesh. Oh, and here comes Cavan in transition. Okay, he beat two. Oh, that was close. Somehow he kept his balance. That was actually kind of impressive.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I'm still on the corner.
Well, you'll see it now.
Let me try switching to Peacock for the second half because I don't like
It
being
was
this far
actually
behind.
kind of I mean, the finishing was poor, but he was off balance. I just don't know how he stayed on his feet. That was a good
All
run.
right.
It's a good run.
He has a funny style of running, though. It's a good
Mm-hmm.
run, but he doesn't look totally like in control the whole time.
No, but somehow he didn't fall.
Yeah. I
Ajiman would have
mean, the
dropped
kid
in the
is
midfield.
16, right? He just
He has
turned
better.
16.
Cavan Sullivan has better balance than Ajiman already.
That is true.
Yeah, 16-year-old Cavan Sullivan with better balance than Ajiman. It's quite remarkable. Aronson would have fallen too. Brendan Aronson.
Oh,
He would
yeah.
have fallen.
I think we need to make some changes second half. Only one who's really doing anything is Cavan. We need to give him
Yeah,
some support.
and we're at risk, right? If the Czech
Yeah.
Republic scores a goal.
Yeah, not just that. Even if, if Czech scores, which they've looked like they could many times. Burkina Faso is still 0-0 with Tajikistan at the moment. So, and then we'll see what happens in the New Zealand, Austria, Saudi, Mali game.
Mm-hmm.
What is the staging for that group? Let me see. I want to see where
The
they're all at.
the last group.
Yeah.
Yeah, check their points too, because that might affect our table ranking. Even though if we win, we are gonna be the third best first place team. That won't change.
Yeah, if we win, but I wonder which one of them would be, because that can change very quickly, right?
It can, yeah. Even though I think one group is about to. Okay, so Paraguay tied Ireland. That one's done. In Panama, Jesus Christ, Panama lost 6-0 to Uzbekistan.
That's not good.
Why does fucking Concacaf suck so badly?
Yeah, at least Canada looks like they got through. They got 4 points, so they're through. I think it's only us and Canada that went through, right?
Mexico didn't?
Oh, and Mexico, yeah, duh. Mexico, but it's not even for sure with Mexico yet. They have 3 points. It's likely they'll go through, but it's not certain.
So Mexico right now, actually Mexico is officially out.
They are?
Yeah, they're 9th place, and they already played their 3rd game. The only way they can go through is if Saudi Arabia loses by 3, and then Saudi Arabia will drop. It's not going to happen. Well, Paraguay already played, so Paraguay got the draw. So Paraguay already has 4. They're ahead of Mexico. So unless Saudi Arabia loses by 3 to Mali,
Yeah.
which I doubt it, because they can just bunker. They can lose by 2. Mexico's out.
Damn. So it's just the Canada and the US holding up CONCACAF.
Mm-hmm. And the way this stands right now, we would only play North Korea if Saudi Arabia doesn't win. They would have to draw or lose.
Yeah.
But it looks like right now with this draw, we're in 8th and we're playing North Korea. Funny.
We need to win. We need to win.
That's going to be a fun... Dude, I'm totally putting Kim Jong-un on the thumbnail.
On what?
The thumbnail. It's going to be Kim Jong-un and Cavan Sullivan.
Yeah.
Could you imagine ever see a YouTube thumbnail with Cavan Sullivan and Kim Jong-un?
Yeah, not so much.
Very unique moment in U.S. soccer history. I wonder if anyone from North Korea will be watching the game here.
I don't think they have internet access, dude. They have their own internet. They probably get punished if they use a VPN or something.
I know what my dear friend Kim would do. What he's going to do is he's going to record the game, and if North Korea defeats the US, he will put it on North Korean TV. If they lose, it never happened.
Yeah, that never happened. And they just tell them, we beat the US.
Where's the footage? Oh, the evil US empire has deleted the
CIA. The CIA cleaned it off the internet.
Yeah. Believe me. I kind of want us to play North Korea. That sounds like a fun game.
It's a fun game. I guess we'll see. I mean, to be honest, Ireland, Paraguay, North Korea, I think they're all tough opponents without being a clear favorite. If that makes sense.
No, I just want us to play North Korea because there is a very high probability that us and Kim Jong-un will be watching the same game at the same time. I think he'll be watching. He calls Trump.
He would definitely be watching halftime.
The U.S. beats North Korea. Trump calls him. Could you imagine a phone call between Kim Jong-un and Trump? Trump making fun of him because the U-17s beat North Korea.
Oh yeah, and then all of Trump supporters just don't understand what's happening because they're like, "What? It's the World Cup? I thought that was next year." No, it's the under-17 World Cup. It's the best World Cup because we beat North Korea. No one will ever beat North Korea the way we do.
He's going to say that the U-17 World Cup matters more than the actual World Cup because that's the actual future.
That's the future for the next 3 years. Cavan Sullivan, better than Pulisic, better than him, great player. Barron taught him everything he knew. Everything he knew. Learn from Barron.
Barron should have been in the U. How old is Barron? Is he U-17?
No, he's 20 now, I think.
Okay, so he could have been in the U-20 World Cup with.
But Barron could have played with Julian Hall. Wasn't he in the New York Red Bulls Academy? Oh no, it was the DC Academy.
DC, yeah. And he looked like a baby giraffe.
He was so tall but not good.
How did he make it to the academy? It's probably because he's related to Trump.
I mean, you're the president's son. You know.
The coach lets him in just to get access to the president.
Exactly.
It's also kind of weird because he's the son of Trump, but it almost looks like he would be like the grandson just because of the age gap.
Yeah, there's a big age gap there.
Because, I mean, Trump is what, 80?
79.
79, and Barron is like 20. So Trump had him when he was like 59. That's a grandfather age.
Yeah.
60-ish is like a grandfather age. So
Barron scores a header for their academy, and we just tweet, nobody in the pool has this ability to score a header like this. Nobody can jump this high.
well, the funny thing about Max Bretos' Agimon tweet is if you look at the goal that Agimon scored, he didn't really
He didn't
jump.
even jump.
It was just
He like
poor
jumped
defending.
6 inches.
It was really, really, really poor defending, actually. Yeah. So, guys, that's it for the first half. United States 0, Czech Republic 0. It was pretty even. I'll put the stats here. From what I can remember, yep, the stats are going to match what I'm going to say. Ball possession, 50-50. 6 shots from the Czech Republic, 4 from us, 1 on target each. None of
I
the
think they
shots
had
were
better
clear-cut chances. Who?
No, I think Czech Republic had much better chances, dude.
Maybe 2, right? They had 2
They
good
had
chances.
2 to 3 good chances. Some headers that they should have done better with. We had how many really good chances? Not really
Cavan's
any.
kinda? Not really, right? Cavan's?
Sort of. It's kind of a
One of
weird one from
our shot
Cavan.
on target was the long range Carrizo shot. That was the
Yeah.
only shot on target.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a let me go through our bench. We need to get probably Mathis Albert on soon.
I would bring on Albert and Berchimas for Hall and Johnson.
You wouldn't put baby Holland?
Berchimas has been much more effective than Baby Holland. I just have Berchimas play as a striker. Leave Sullivan on the right, keep Carrizo on, Albert on the left, and then just have Berchimas play up top.
Yeah, I would also probably sub out Sakidis. He was kind of scary bad in the first half.
I would leave Jude Terry on. I would probably bring on Moisa. Moisa was quite good against Tajikistan. Luka Moisa.
What have you thought of Jude Terry so far in the tournament? I thought he's been quite poor, actually. At least
Better
the 2
today.
games.
He's been better today. He was poor against
Burkina Faso.
He was poor against Burkina Faso. Better today.
They're saying Hall is in the center forward. What is he, a winger? Well, yeah, I guess.
He can play winger. He can. He's a weird setup over at Red Bulls, right? He can play winger, but he's like sort of one of those guys. He's not really a striker, not really a winger. He's sort of in between. Chase Adams is a more pure 9. And we really cover this team at all levels, huh? Senior team, U20, U17.
What?
I said we really cover this team at all levels. Most people just cover the senior team. We do all of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's why when the players move up, we actually know the players and we're not hyping up Cade Cowell like some of the CBS guys.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You see the player at the youth levels. Once they get to the senior, we know the guy so well. While the guys on CBS or whatever other podcast they have out there, they're like, oh, this guy's incredible. It's like, yeah, guys, we've been watching him for 2 years. We watched him grow, and our assessment is based on what we've been following for years and not the past like 2 games that he scored in MLS or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Cavan is 16. These guys probably haven't watched a single minute of Cavan yet. And then when he's like 18, he'll hopefully be starting in MLS and playing. They're going to start hyping him, and maybe rightfully so. We don't know yet, right?
Yeah.
Maybe rightfully so. But they're going to have just started watching Cavan Sullivan. Right now, we're getting more and more data on these players. Maxi, Cavan, Julian Hall. Even though we've watched a fair bit of some of those. Like Julian Hall, we've watched a decent amount of minutes in MLS, but Cavan, we haven't seen much. Maxi Carrizo, we haven't seen much. Mathis Albert is hard to watch, right? Because he's with Dortmund's U19s. Now he's going to go to the U23s. We're getting to watch these players more and more.
Yeah.
John Rodriguez saying, what do you think about Carrizo? I kind of talked about that. I'll let Pete talk too, if you want to.
Yeah, so I think from what I've seen, there's definitely talent there, but he's been inconsistent, right? He'll do something very good on the ball. You can see there's a 10 in the making there. There's decision-making, speed of play, certain things need to get better. I still think he's a good player, but very inconsistent for me.
Yeah, I'm less concerned about consistency at this level because these are like 16, 17-year-olds. I think me and Pete also talked about it when we said, oh, players that could potentially be with the U.S. senior team in the future. We named Cavan, obviously. Mathis Albert could. By future, we mean like 2030 or maybe earlier, but the 2030 cycle, right?
Yeah,
And
next
beyond.
cycle.
So Mathis Albert, Carrizo is definitely a candidate too, especially you talking about the 10 position. We have Tillman, Gio, that who knows what's going on there. After that, it's like Aronson, Luna. Could Carrizo not be better than Aronson or Luna? Of course. So
Could be. He needs to
could be.
start getting more professional minutes in MLS at some point, though. Like,
Yes. Well, not some
you know,
point next season.
he's
Next
what,
season.
17 now. So, like, by this next season, if he's not a regular off the bench, because usually he sits on the bench for NYCFC, needs to start getting at least getting regular minutes off the bench. There's also other 10s like Nico Shakidis coming through, right? Cavan, we'll see. I don't know if he's going to probably going to end up as a 10 long term, but I think he's probably more of a box to box midfielder. Needs to get under control a little bit. Can also play wing. But yeah, if you look around at our youth ranks, Ben Kramaski, like what are the other 10s? It's Kramaski, Sakiris.
Yeah, and Sakidis himself, like, yeah, decent player, but he is turning like 21 soon in a couple months.
Yeah,
So
and
he's
he's
not
not playing
young,
for San
young, right?
Jose.
He's not young.
No, he's
Like we're
not.
talking about Cavan getting minutes at not Cavan Carrizo at 17, 18. Sakidis is struggling to get minutes at age 20.
Yeah.
Carlos is saying, how does Cavan compare to Pulisic Reina at this age group? I mean, look, Pulisic was already with the roster of Borussia Dortmund at age 16.
Yeah.
So,
And
well,
the senior
Cavan is,
national team. He made his debut at 16.
yes, so there you have it. Cavan's 16, and he's playing with our U-17s. He's not really having an impact or playing meaningful minutes in MLS. So it's not really close. Now, Reina was with the U-19s, right, with Dortmund. He didn't debut until he was 17.
17 years old, yeah. He
So
was with their U19s. He also did not have a good under 17 World Cup.
mhm.
Remember, it was him, Pepe, Scally, Busio. Those are the four guys at the under 17. We got grouped that World Cup. We got
I would
grouped.
I would say in terms of level, Reina definitely has more composure on the ball. Looks like a better talent overall than Cavan, but in terms of level, it might be more comparable. Now, Christian Pulisic, I'm sorry, like that guy was already fighting for a spot with our senior team. That guy was
Yeah,
with Dortmund's senior roster. So Cavan and Reina were definitely below Pulisic at this age. That's
yeah.
not really comparable. And
To
to
be
be
fair to
honest,
Cavan, he just turned 16 in September.
he just did, but following Pulisic from the start, I just don't see Cavan
Oh, they're
reaching
not the
Pulisic.
same player. Not even.
No,
I think no. You can't compare.
I just don't see it.
Honestly, if you're going
Now,
to compare to Pulisic, Albert is probably a closer match to Christian Pulisic.
and
Cavan
even
reminds me
so,
of somewhere between Weston McKennie and Brendan Aronson,
yeah,
but
yeah,
definitely better than Aronson. Like he can actually create and do things.
yeah. I mean, also Aronson at age 16 was absolutely nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So Julian Viva is saying, I didn't watch the first half. How did the team do? I think the best way to describe it is shaky. I thought we looked shaky. Our defense hasn't looked great. We had a few half chances. The Czech Republic had also a few half chances combined with one or two actual opportunities. Pete, would it be fair to say that if there were goals in the first half, a 1-0 for the Czech Republic would have been more fair than a 1-0 for the US?
Yeah, for sure. We rode our luck a little bit, to be honest, and we haven't really created. I think we're going to need. I think we're going to need some subs second half, definitely by the 60th minute. If it's still 0-0, or God forbid the Czech Republic scores, then it's like okay, we need to bring in Albert for sure, probably Berchimas, maybe Adams. Also, maybe, or there's also the fullbacks, right? Like maybe bring Gio Villa on for Sakidis. Sakidis is playing out of position, though. He's not a right back. He's not. He shouldn't be playing right back. He's a central midfielder.
And they're saying Pulisic made his debut at 17. Yeah, for the US national team, he made his debut.
Yeah, but for
But
Dortmund, I think he was 16.
yeah, was he called up before, or did he play in his first USMNT call up?
He played for the U.S. against, I think it was Cuba, and he scored 2 goals in his debut. It was a
Yeah,
January camp. It was a camp cupcake call-up.
yeah. Well, regardless of that, I don't think Cavan in 1 year would be a Dortmund roster player and fighting for a spot with the U.S. roster. I don't see it right now. I mean, of course, he could develop very quickly because at this age, can make a big jump from one season to another. I just don't think Cavan is at the same level as Pulisic this age. I don't think he'll ever be a Christian Pulisic-like player level. Unfortunately, because I kind of want, and they're saying Pulisic was 17 in 4 months on his Dortmund debut. Was he?
I think he's probably right because Pulisic turns in September, right? He's a September kid. So October, November, December, January. That sounds about right. Second half of the season
Okay.
was when he, same with Reina. They both came in the second half of the season on their 17th year. And I think that same January, he was in January camp with Klinsmann and he scored 2 goals against Cuba.
So if you want to put them at the same level in terms of their career trajectory, you would have to tell me that Cavan would be able to debut for Dortmund early next season.
Yeah.
When he turns 17.
Well, no, he
Which is
doesn't turn 17 until next September. So basically, he has a year and 4 months to catch up to
So
Pulisic.
December of next year, roughly.
Yeah, December of next year. I don't think he's ever. If you just watch the player profile, they're very. Pulisic had ability that Cavan, like when Pulisic beat a player, it was effortless, just like gliding. Pulisic glided past players at that age. Like I remember him against Bayern in the Dortmund team. He was their best player. He was their best player. Like the hopes for Pulisic were very, very high.
Yeah. And Pulisic was like 18 turning, or he was 19 when we failed to qualify to the World Cup, roughly.
Albert's on.
Albert. And Pulisic was clearly the best player for the U.S. national team at age 19. Clearly.
Yeah.
So, of course, that was a shit generation, right? We had the new one coming up, but still, I just wouldn't put them at the same level. In terms of Mathis Albert, there's definitely something there. There's potential. We'll see how Albert progresses over the next 12 months. I think that's very important. He's going to move
Yeah.
now to Dortmund's U23s. The next
Yeah.
step is the senior team.
Yes. Yeah,
So
we'll
Albert
see.
is on for who?
My guess is Johnson, but let me see.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to take out Cavan, Carrizo, or Julian Hall. Well, that's the lineup we wanted, right? Carrizo, Sullivan, Albert, and Hall. We wanted to see those 4 together.
Yeah, Johnson is off. Yeah,
Okay.
that made sense. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything that first half.
Oh. But we're kind of getting a little bit now of what we wanted to see at some point, all 4 of them together.
Yeah, let's see how this
And,
looks.
and they're not exhausted, right? Like Cavan, Julian Hall, and Carrizo only played a half.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. And everyone, if you just tuned in, don't forget to drop a like in the stream if you haven't already. I don't know how many likes we have. We better be over 100 at this point. So drop a like in the stream right now. We're saying Gilberto Moura is better. Well, right now, Gilberto Moura is definitely better than Cavan. I mean, he's starting for Mexico's senior team. No one's arguing that. But again, development is not really linear. And you can be an early bloomer. Someone else can be a late bloomer. This is what's funny. So people can understand it. At this time, at this age, Gilberto Moura is ahead of what Conte was, for example. Conte at age 16 was nothing. Conte until age early 20s wasn't nothing. He was playing the second division of France.
Yeah.
So doesn't really mean crap. Said 94 likes. Everyone get those likes up. Let's get it over 100. We have 300 people in the chat now. Let's get over 100.
Well, we're starting on the ball well. Cross. Oh my God. Julian Hall has to score that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Oh, Albert, come on. Julian Hall, man. How do you not score that? Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Bro. That's a tap in.
Wait, what minute are you at? You're
I'm at
ahead of
40.
me
I
now.
switched to Peacock. I'm ahead of you
I
now.
just saw it now. Now that's why I was wondering what you were talking about. He missed it with his left foot. Mathis Albert blows by the first. Now you're ahead. You're probably like 20 seconds. What are you? 47 what?
I am 47.50.
You are 30 seconds ahead now. This is wild. Like what you were watching before
So
was like a
crazy.
whole minute behind what you're watching now.
Yeah. All right. I'll try not to spoil anything. But
It's
Julian Hall
fine.
has to do a lot
For
better
this
today.
game, it's fine. If it's knockout rounds, it'd be great if we're synchronized. This game is fine.
Yeah, we'll
Also,
synchronize for knockouts.
yeah, also 0-0 draw. I rather us win, but 0-0 draw or win, we finish in first.
Yeah.
The only difference is with the draw, we play North Korea. With the win, I don't know who we play. We'll have to project that.
Let me see what's happening here. Burkina Faso is still 0-0 with Tajikistan.
That's
This
weird.
has been a weird group.
Let me even see the stats of that game. I'm not watching the game. Dude, they also only have 4 shots the entire game so far. How did Tajikistan lose 6-1 to the Czech Republic?
Oh,
They don't seem as bad as a 6-1 team. They're not like New Caledonia.
no, they're not. By the way, New Caledonia, 16-0 loss to Morocco.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, how are they even in all these tournaments?
I don't
What are they
know.
even doing? Like,
Maybe
guys.
I want to say one thing about Julian Hall. Like, for example, that miss being good ball from Hall to Carrizo. The shot saved by the goalkeeper. Oh,
Yeah, good save.
that goalkeeper looks like he's 25.
I know. It's like a grown-ass man.
Good save, though. Good save.
Mathis Albert's corners this whole tournament have been really poor. They
Just
always
like
go out.
Pulisic.
Yeah, they always go out.
We're looking better, though, in the second half, right away.
Yeah,
2
definitely.
good chances in 5 minutes. The 2
Yeah.
chances we had already were better than the entire first half.
Yeah,
Maybe
definitely
this
looking
is
better.
the lineup to go with Albert, Carrizo, and Sullivan. My only question is Hall.
I think we should give Berchamas a try up top. I just want to see it. Because Hall, not been good this group stage.
No. Been quite poor. The Czech Republic goalkeeper is Alexi Lala's regen. No, dude, he's like just looks old. He looks like a 25-year-old.
I
And
know.
honestly, he's pretty good.
No, he's very good.
One thing that's bothering me about Cavan, he needs to like watch out for that, especially at a professional level. He overcommits in every single press. Have you noticed that? And he gets beat
Yeah.
every time. Every single time. He never just contains the guy, just traps the guy. He just goes at the guy, and then the guy
Just
just
runs at him at full
yeah,
speed.
it's just moronic. And he's quick. So if he just stops in front of the guy, the guy's gonna have to go back.
Yeah, he's very, very raw, put it that way.
They're saying New Caledonia tied versus Japan. How did that happen? Who's Japan sending?
Yeah.
They're not sending their best. There's no way. Cavan, let's see what he can do here. Oh, terrible switch.
Good
Why would you?
idea.
Kinda. He had space to dribble. Did he have to do that?
Yeah, or if you're going to do that, put it in front of Albert.
Yeah.
But you put it behind him.
It does seem like he always goes for the flashy play. That would have been like an incredible pass, right?
Oh, yeah. All right, Jack. I'll be in and out.
See you soon. See you soon, Pete. Bring on Baby Holland. I kind of want to see Baby Holland. I missed the Tajikistan game because I was organizing a kids tournament. Just put in Baby Holland. I want to watch him play. Throw in for Czech Republic. Guys, this is actually kind of funny. If the draw remains, I think we're going to play North Korea in the next round. North Korea's U-17s. United States the ball. Christopher Cups playing out of the back. The Chicago Fire center back. No options. $52 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, God. Like Julian Hall can't even combine with anyone. And I know people are saying he's not a center forward, but for example, that ball that he missed, it doesn't really matter if you're a winger, midfielder. You have to do better. You have to at least hit the target. Or at least hit the ball, right? He didn't even hit the ball. Carrizo drives through traffic, finds Cavan Sullivan wide. Sullivan beats his man. Good play from Sullivan. Cross goes in. Okay. John's saying you have to give Cavan credit. Yeah, he is trying. He does. One of the things with Sullivan is he tries. The guy has a very strong personality. He doesn't shy away from pressure. But he needs to eventually, he's still young, so he'll get to that, understand when is the moment to actually force a play or not. He does force it too much. But in terms of trying, yeah, Cavan Sullivan doesn't give a crap. He'll try. Corner kick for the U.S. Cross goes in, cleared by the Czech Republic. Mathis Albert controls it. To Sullivan. Back to Carrizo. Back to Sullivan. Sullivan on a 1v1. Cuts inside. He's going to shoot it. Okay, that's not bad. The shot wasn't great, but the decision-making is fine. The shot was bad. But again, if you're able to cut inside and get that shot off, especially if you're a good shooter from long range like Sullivan, might as well do it. Here comes the Czech Republic down the right. Our defenses always look shaky. Jude Terry trying to play. Sullivan. Shot from distance. Over the crossbar. Second half has been better. Especially from the United States. Stray Catnip saying, why no Adams? I don't know. We need Baby Holland in. Julian Hall has been poor. You might as well send in Baby Holland. Julian Hall's been quite poor. Or like Pete said, try Berchimaz up top. But Julian Hall has not played well. Czech Republic. Oh, well, United States now with the ball. Cavan. Oh, great ball from Cavan to Jude Terry. Cavan. Jude passed the ball forward, not behind the player. United States in possession. Christopher Cups. Sakidis. Cavan all the way back. We look like a completely different team in the second half. Completely different team. They're saying Baby Holland is in USL, though. Hall is in MLS. Yeah, technically that would mean Hall is better, but I'm not seeing it right now. Yeah, maybe Baby Holland is really bad. But one thing I'll say, Julian Hall has been quite poor the entire tournament. Cavan Sullivan brings the ball forward. Out wide to Jude Terry. Terry will get a cross. What the heck was that? What was that cross? What is that abomination? Carrizo will get a yellow. Yellow card. They're saying, Tack, what are the three most likely teams we play if we win, lose, or draw? So we kind of already went through that, me and Pete. I'm not going to do it again, but a few names. Paraguay is a possibility on Saturday. The other one is North Korea. Those are two realistic opponents for us. But in the post game, we'll go through the options of like what team we might play in the round of 32. Okay. Czech Republic with the ball. Switch. They're in possession 57 minutes and 30 seconds. This result, the United States will finish first in their group with 2 wins and 1 draw. Albert, that's going to be goal kick for the United States. Goal kick. Sarah saying North Korea most likely has 25-year-olds playing. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know how FIFA regulates that, right? I guess they just trust Kim Jong-un. North Korea's women's team, they just won the U-17 World Cup. The North Korean women's national team. They won the U-17 World Cup. And I think they actually did fairly well in the women's U-20s also. Czech Republic with the ball. Goes back. United States just sitting deep now, 58 minutes. You have to also ask yourself, for how long does the coach keep in players like Cavan, Maximo Carrizo on the field? For how long? We have a game on Friday or Saturday. How long do you keep them on or you rest them? Because we will be playing the knockout rounds. We have qualified already. Sakiris. Back. Clear it. Jude Terry. That was out of bounds. Out of bounds. They won the U-20 also? Really? So the North Korean women's national team won the U-20 and U-17 World Cup. I'm impressed. Okay, Czech Republic with the ball. Cross goes in. No one. Okay, we finally cleared it. Carrizo clears it for the United States. Czech Republic still has it. Some of our guys look tired. Carrizo and Cavan look a little tired right now. Albert. Oh, good defense. Nope, gets beat. Albert got beat. Shot from the Czech Republic. Safe hands from Stokes. Safe hands right there. Our goalkeeper is quite good. I like our goalkeeper. Aiden Stokes from the New York Red Bull second team. Good player. Jeff Carey, Spicy Jeff. How you doing, Jeff? How you doing? I mentioned you again on the USA Paraguay preview. It'll be out on Thursday. I had to mention you again, Spicy Jeff. How are those hemorrhoids doing? Doing good? Yeah, Maxi Carrizo and Cavan Sullivan look a bit tired right now. So the coach might want to consider resting them because we have an important game on Friday or Saturday. Cups, 60 minutes. Long ball. Cavan Sullivan, actually all the way down the left. Cavan controls it. Cavan. Oh, good pass to Mathis Albert. Albert with the cross. Oh, no one was there. That's when you need Baby Holland. You put Baby Holland, he scores those. Where was Baby Holland when we needed him? Yeah, so the North Korean wonder kid, Zealand made a great video about him. A few videos, right? Zealand would cover the North Korean wonder kid. I need to rewatch that Zealand video on the North Korean wonder kid. Cross goes in, Stokes comes off the goal, saves it. Here comes the US with Mathis Albert. Christopher Cups goes wide to Jude Terry. Cavan Sullivan, much more central right now. Sakiris finds Sullivan through the middle. Okay. I was going to call him something. I'll stop it right there. Dummy. I'll go with dummy. Dummy is a nicer word. All right, Mathis Albert with the ball. Tries to find an option, drives inside. We got to move the ball a bit fast. What the heck was that? Why are you forcing that? Not Mathis Albert. I think it was Sanchez. United States recovers the ball. Carrizo, that's a handball from our center back, actually. Handball. Oh, Pete's here. Hey, Pete.
One thing I'm not liking about this team right now is when things are not going well, the body language is really bad. Like you see Jude Terry after he missed that chance that he should have
Hmm.
finished. Like they're like getting frustrated with each other,
We also
and
got
that's all.
worse.
Huh?
We got worse too. We started the second half playing very well. We didn't get a goal, unfortunately, even though we deserved one. And the players are just we're not playing well.
Yeah, it's our response to and that's always been the question mark about this group. When things are not going well, they don't look like a very tight team. They really don't. A lot of individuals trying shit, and there's some talent there, but it doesn't feel like this team can go very far.
No, and also a lot of there seems to be a bit of a talent gap too between the players. Some guys
Yes.
try to move the ball quickly, and
Yeah.
others are just not good. Like there's a clear gap between, for example, Albert, Cavan with like a Jude Terry.
Yeah.
How fast they move the play, how they think.
Well,
It's just
even Julian Hall,
yeah. Julian Hall's been terrible.
very bad.
They're saying
I
is
would bring
Mexico.
on Berchamas.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. Well, also those low crosses that we're putting in, one that Jude couldn't score and the one that Julian Hall couldn't score.
Yeah.
Maybe Baby Holland scores one of those. He's a poacher.
Yeah. I think we need to take off Hall, honestly. I mean, look, a draw is still topping the group, but it would be nice to win this.
Well, also if the goal is not to win it, just sub out Cavan and rest him. If the goal is not
Yeah.
to win it.
Oh, good cross by Terry.
They're asking again if Mexico's out. Yeah, guys, Mexico's very likely out unless Saudi Arabia gets trashed by Mali. And Saudi Arabia and Mali are playing right now, and it's 0-0 20 plus minutes in. I doubt
Yeah.
they're going to get trashed, but they might lose, but not get trashed. Oh my god, Sakidis is so bad, dude. Did you see him miss that header?
Oh, watch this.
But did you see
Mm.
Sakidis there? It's like the dude is complete ass the whole game.
No, the dude should not be playing at right back also. He looked a lot better in midfield.
Yeah, but he can't even get the timing of the ball right. Mathis Albert, Sullivan. Sullivan
Oh,
drives inside. Oh, great pass. Mathis Albert, good play. Oh, Jude Terry, how do you miss that?
I mean, that's not an easy one. Watch the replay. It's on the volley and it's spinning.
But you got to hit it down.
Yeah, he mishit that. And then look at his facial reaction. Honestly, the only guys who can do anything on this team are Sullivan and Albert. That was good interplay between Sullivan and Albert there.
Yeah, now looking at it, actually, if Jude Terry hit it
It's
down, it would have hit the defender. So not
it's
bad.
a tough shot. I'm not going to blame him for that. It's a tough
Yeah,
shot,
yeah.
but we're
The defender
creating at
was in
least.
front.
I think we'd bring off Julian Hall and bring on Berchamas, dude. Berchamas or Baby Holland. One of the two.
No, Julian Hall has been terrible the whole tournament. You might as well. You might even want to bench him for the knockout rounds at this point.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah, we should have had a goal by now in the second half. Our goalkeeper though, he's quite like got safe hands, right?
No, I really liked him. That one where he came off his line and grabbed the ball with a player under his head. Like literally, he had a guy's foot at his head and he dived and caught the ball. Thank
Yeah,
God. It's so nice to have a competent goalkeeper.
yeah. Like what the difference between him and Baudry, right? Like this guy, for them to score, has to be like a good shot. Good shot will go in.
Yeah.
But against Baudry, we were concerned about like shots from 40 yards out. We're like, shit.
Yeah, you just never know.
Dude, remember when we lost when Baudry came off his line, the last goal?
It's so frustrating, man, because the thing is, we lost 3-1 to Morocco. Two of those goals were on Baudry.
And they
And
won
it's
the
like,
World Cup.
and they won. It's like if we were able to keep Diego Cochin, what could have been, you know?
If we had just brought Stokes instead of fucking Baudry. No, I swear, like we would have been fine with Stokes in the U20 World Cup. He would have been fine.
Yeah, he looks
He's
like
not
an
going to
actual
win you.
goalkeeper.
He's not going to win you a game, but he won't cost you a game.
He's safe.
Yeah.
Safe. And that also makes a defense very safe, right? When you know you can rely on your keeper, you're playing much better.
Hmm.
I actually think our defense at the Under-20 World Cup played pretty well, considering they knew. Like, remember, Josh Winder scored 2 weird own goals, but some of that was down to him. Like, I just got to get something on it because if this gets to Baudry, we're cooked.
Yeah, it's pretty wild that I don't know, because I've even young goalkeepers, you see some of them that are pretty good, right? That are
Yeah,
pretty good at, like this one. Both goalkeepers in this game are good. So Baudry in the U20 World Cup, it was quite impressive to see a guy that looked like an amateur soccer player in a U20
yeah.
World Cup. He
No, I
looked
don't think he would
amateur.
have been a good TS2 keeper.
No, I would put Josh over him actually. I swear.
Yeah, that's so weird. And he's Colorado's number 2.
See, like our goalkeeper, safe hands again. Doesn't give
Yeah,
out silly
very
rebounds.
safe.
We would have been down 2-0 already with Baudry. Maybe 3. And it's what you said too, because it messes with also the center backs' heads, because they're also concerned about the goalkeeper.
Yeah. Now, if your defense does not believe in your goalkeeper, it's finished.
Mm-hmm. 69 minutes. Nice. We made it. We made it. 69. Nice. We made it again. And everyone, if you just tuned in, don't forget to drop a like in the stream. It's free and it helps us quite a bit. After, we're going to go to 11 Yanks where we're going to see who we're going to play. We're going to talk about that. Our opponent, projected starting 11. I don't think there's too much to dive into in regards to like our team besides our projected starting 11 or what we would do, but we'll definitely be going through who we're going to face.
Yeah. All right, we're
Sakiri's going to
bringing
come on.
on Gio Villa for Jordan Griffin. Oh no, it
Really?
looks like he pulled a hammy. He's holding his hammy.
That sucks. He was actually playing, I thought, decently well.
But why not Guimarães instead of Villa? Interesting. And still no Berchamas. Julian Hall just gonna stay, huh?
Yeah, that's a bit weird. Maybe baby Holland is our secret weapon and we're just holding
Holland
him.
looked okay against Tajikistan. Not great, but also not bad. Better than Julian Hall, for sure. Burkina Faso still hasn't scored on Tajikistan. It's still 0-0. So that by this, the Czech and the US go through, and Burkina Faso gets third if it stays this way. So the US would get first, Czech would get second, Burkina Faso would get third.
Yeah, guys, Arjun, just because you're spamming, I'm not going to respond. I will not reward spamming in the chat. Right? Yeah, we're not responding, but there's like 20 different comments. So relax. We'll get there. We've been covering the game for like 2 hours almost. And we've been talking about how it's been going. We'll get to your question, but don't spam in the chat.
We look so bereft of any ideas. This team just does not look like they know how to play together.
No, it looks disjointed. Also, look at our coach. Like the dude is like, he wants
Yeah,
to
he
leave.
looks clueless. He looks completely clueless. He seems like the kind of coach that just trots out a starting 11 and is like, all right, guys, do your best. Just got to play and get out of here. There's
He's
just
also
so
like,
little ideas, no patterns of play that you can rely on. It's like we got to get it to Albert and Sullivan and hope they do something.
and he's like, guys, and the earlier we lose, the better, because we go back home. I can go
That's why
back
he
to
doesn't
Costa
get
Rica.
happy when we score goals. He's like, damn it, a goal closer to staying here longer.
It's like, I just want to go back to Costa Rica.
Apparently, he's going to become the new under-20 coach, dude.
Oh boy.
That's what USMNT Prospects was saying he heard. I don't think we should give this guy the U20s, honestly.
What has he done? That's the question.
Nothing. Well, the last World Cup, he got knocked out in the second round, right? In the round of 16.
Not
His
good.
last under-17 World Cup, he lost to France and Germany, which I guess is understandable. But this team's never looked impressive under him. It's never looked cohesive. Remember, he also lost to Mexico in the under-17 final.
Yeah, the thing with him, it's like he seems like a guy that doesn't really question authority, just kind of like there.
No, that's probably why
So
he's in the job.
U.S. Soccer loves those guys. So
Yeah,
he's
I
just like,
love that.
yeah, he doesn't bother anyone.
He's nice. He says yes. Man, we look so, the speed of play is so slow when we're trying to attack also.
Now, to Arjun's question about how are we doing, we were extremely inconsistent throughout the entire game. We were poor in the first half. We were good in the second half for the first like 15
Oh,
minutes. We hit the post, and then we were poor again. It's just been a game where we've been very inconsistent. And honestly, it's 0-0, and it could have gone either way. Like the Czech Republic had their chances too. Um, Jeff Carey saying it turns out Mexican Caesar salad is an anti-inflammatory for hemorrhoid treatment. That is 100% false. There's no way that's true. I have never heard of a doctor go and say, "Oh, you got hemorrhoids? You got to eat more Caesar salad." There's
yeah,
no way
no,
that's true, Jeff. Your doctor's probably just trying to get you to lose weight. That's the only explanation.
yeah. Or Jeff's just having a bit of fun. All
Yeah.
right, 73 minutes. This is such a slog of a game.
Oh my
You just
God,
want to get to the
Juju.
knockouts where it matters more.
Yeah. At this point, just keep the draw. Let's play North Korea.
Uh,
Let's just play North Korea. We need some excitement. Who knows? Hopefully that doesn't start a war.
uh. Oh my God, Cavan, what are you doing? He tries these fancy things for no reason that he shouldn't be trying. It's like, dude,
It's immaturity. That's the problem.
yeah.
It's immaturity.
Also, this team's there's no standard for like this is how we're going to behave. This is how we're going to conduct ourselves. These are some patterns of play we're going to use. It's all very much individuals just trying to do something.
The thing
Oh,
with Sullivan,
Berchimas is coming on.
yeah, the thing for me that's concerning about Sullivan is that these things that he's trying, you know how many times like sometimes it works at this level. You know how many times it'll work against professional players? Never.
Never. Yeah.
A lot of the things he tried, they're not like tricks that are like there's something to it, right? They're just very
Yeah.
stupid tricks that against grown man professional players, they will never work. They're just stupid tricks. So he needs to understand that.
Dude, we messed up a throw-in.
I think the best advice to Sullivan is don't try to be Ronaldinho.
Yeah. Okay, Jude Terry is off for Berchimas. I think that's
So
about right.
what is Cavan gonna go
So
central?
Cavan will play central with Carrizo, and then Berchimas will play on the wing. But still, Julian Hall's still there. Dude, what's crazy is Julian Hall's an MLS starter, and he looks shit.
Yeah. Well, going back to that, we had also Cole Campbell, a Dortmund roster player, looking like complete crap in the U20s.
Yeah.
What's interesting is this is like he's actually keeping the players that we believe are the starters on the field all the way till the end, and we're probably going to play on Friday.
Yeah.
This could come back to bite us.
I mean, Sullivan, I guess we'll see. Sullivan didn't play the first game, so I don't really have a problem with it.
Carrizo also didn't
Albert,
play the second at all, right? Got like
who?
5 minutes. Carrizo played like 5 minutes the second game.
Yeah, Carrizo didn't play much in the second. We've done a decent job rotating, I would say. I think he does want to get this win and get 9 points.
Yeah. And
Because then obviously you play the weaker
Albert
teams.
rested the last one, right? How many minutes? No, he played the last one.
No,
But
he
this
played
one,
the last one. He rested this game, yeah.
yeah, only 45 minutes. Yeah, I guess they should be fine. They're also 17, right? They shouldn't be tired that easily.
Ugh. Well, everybody's 17. It's crazy how
No,
the two
no,
youngest players on our team are our two best players.
no, I'm saying that at this age, the player 2 days of rest and they're 100%.
Depends on the player, depends on their genetics, depends on their training regimen. Oh my God, Aiden Stokes, what are you doing? With his feet again, it's always the feet. But then he makes the save.
Yeah. Can't really complain too much about Aiden Stokes though.
No, when he was shaky with his feet against Burkina Faso, remember? When he tries to play out of the back under pressure, it's always a problem.
Yep.
It's always a problem.
Maybe they should stop trying to play out of the back.
Yeah, when he's not doing that, he's fine.
It's different. It's like, and then there's Beaudry that he's bad playing out of the back, and he's bad at shot stopping.
Everything.
Yeah,
Everything's bad.
No, guys, and it wasn't a Beaudry moment from Aiden Stokes. Beaudry actually literally gave New Caledonia their only goal in the World Cup. He gave them. Well, Plug is saying, what's your opinion on CONCACAF this tournament apart from the U.S. and Mexico? Plug, I didn't watch the games, so I can't really comment on that. But in terms of results, it's been abysmal. El Salvador getting trashed by North Korea.
Mathis Albert. Goal. Albert goal.
Goal? Who
Yeah,
assisted?
Mathis Albert. Watch.
Sullivan,
Carrizo
nice
set him
turn.
up for it.
So Sullivan, good ball. Now we might want to start resting players.
Yeah.
Carrizo gets the ball through the middle.
Great ball by Carrizo.
Carrizo wide. Oh, good ball. And then he takes one touch and finish. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, for the knockout rounds, you're going to have to play these three together, Sullivan, Carrizo, and Albert. Otherwise, things won't happen.
Yeah.
You got to figure out the center forward, though. You might need to put
Berchimas. Or
Berchimas
Not Hall.
No, I've seen enough of Hall.
That was a really good first touch by Albert. It took him right past the player, but not too far ahead of him that he could easily finish it. And then he curled.
This is important for this team's confidence, too. Albert getting a goal, it's pretty important.
Yeah. He gets his first goal. He has a goal and assist now. Cavan has 2 goals, 1 assist.
Perfectly placed. Like, he saw the space, one touch and finish.
Yeah.
So now a lot of things change because with this win, we are officially the 3rd best first place team. And that's not going to change. That's not going to change because the team that plays for the last group, it could change if Austria wins.
Yeah, we have to wait and see. It's still 0-0 for all the games in Group L. Imagine being Group L.
So if we are the 3rd place, let's say Austria doesn't win. If Austria doesn't win, we play the 6th ranked 3rd place, which right now, the 6th ranked 3rd place is Tunisia. Actually, no, Paraguay tied, right? Paraguay tied. So Paraguay.
Yeah.
Right now we play Paraguay.
Oh my God. What a weekend it's going to be.
Yes. And then if Austria wins, we become the 4th best first place team. And then we'll play who's 5th. Let me see. 5th is the Czech Republic. Wait, what? We can play the Czech Republic again?
You can play the Czech Republic again? That would be so weird.
Yeah, there's nothing here saying that they can't.
That would be very strange.
Well, I like our odds because if we play our best players, we should be able to beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, unless they change something, we would play the Czech Republic again on Saturday.
Well, it depends on what happens, right? With Saudi and Austria?
Yeah, that can change. If Saudi Arabia ties, the Czech Republic gets pushed to... Okay, okay, that's bad. If Saudi Arabia ties, we play Morocco.
No. Shit. Imagine Morocco knocks us out 2 months in a row. They also knock us out
in Olympics, every youth
Olympics
tournament.
Also, yeah. We're just losing our asses to Morocco all the time.
So as it stands, actually, because Saudi Arabia is tying right now, as it stands, we are playing Morocco if Austria wins.
If Austria wins. Right now, it's still 0-0.
Yes. The good thing is
by the time... Burkina Faso and Tajikistan is still 0-0 in the 78th minute.
Julian Vivas, guys, what do you think of Baby Haaland? I told you I haven't watched him to give you an actual assessment on that. But that's all I have to say.
From what I saw against Tajikistan, he reminds me of Brian McBride. Just kind of a good little finisher, right place, right time. He didn't score, to be fair. One of the goals, he was offside. But he gets in the right spots and does reasonably well with the ball. He can't really combine much. Hold up plays okay. But I'd like to see him on the field better than Hall right now, to be honest.
Okay, we got 8 minutes to go just to hold on to this, and then we'll finish the group stage with 3 games, 3 wins. But
3 games,
unfortunately,
3 wins.
might get unlucky and have to play Morocco.
Ah, but hang on. How did Morocco do against teams not named New Caledonia? That's what I want to know.
I'll check for you.
Because, remember, New Caledonia also had 2 red cards. Okay, so he pulled off Cavan.
Yeah, we got to rest them. Give them a 10-minute break. So Morocco, where is it? Where is it? Morocco U-17 World Cup. So they beat New Caledonia 16-0. It's pretty crazy. But okay, Morocco might not be that good, dude. They lost 2-0 to Japan, and Morocco lost 6-0 to Portugal.
So it might not be the same as their U20s.
Yeah, we might be able to get a good revenge here because they only qualified because of New Caledonia, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it here because they were honestly, they have a massive goal differential. They have a +8 because they beat them 16-0. So if they beat like New Caledonia 5-0, which is already good, they would have been out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why Mexico's out.
No, we can't lose to Morocco again. If we play Morocco, we cannot lose.
No, also, dude, they lost to Japan 2-0, and they lost 6-0 to Portugal. So this might not be a good side.
No. Also, New Caledonia did get 2 red cards. That matters.
Yeah, we might be able. Yeah, I guess I was concerned mainly because of you know, how Morocco has done lately at the youth level and senior level, but a team that loses
Okay, so I
6-0.
don't know if this matters, but Burkina Faso just scored on Tajikistan with a penalty.
I'll check for you. So
Does that change anything?
I'm checking here because it changes the third place team, right? Because right now, the best third place team of ours is Burkina Faso, right?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't change because the Czech Republic was already in third place. It doesn't change anything.
Yeah, because they only have 3 points, the Czech Republic now.
Yeah, it doesn't really change anything. The thing is, the Czech Republic and Tunisia, they're tied on everything with this 1-0 US. Goals scored, goals conceded, points, everything.
Gio Villa is injured.
Okay, tie-breaking criteria. Points obtained, goal differential, number of goals scored, and then it's like fair play. So it's going to come down to fair play between Czech Republic and Tunisia if the result stands.
So weird.
It's so
I hate
stupid
this.
too because sometimes the ref gives a yellow card that's not really a yellow card, and then you can drop a spot because of that.
It's also so like, why are we dropping down to those levels? It's just weird. It's such a weird thing to try to figure out.
Yeah, they should have just done the regular bracket. This group against this group, and then just do the ranking of the third place teams.
Yeah.
Everyone, make sure to drop a like in the stream if you haven't already. I don't want to keep asking. If you just tuned in, drop a like. And I don't know how many we have right now. Actually, we have 166. Let's try to hit 200 before the game ends. And after this stream, we go to 11 Yanks for the post game. Hopefully, by then, we have a better picture of who the U.S. might play. And we should by then. Because that other group will be also at halftime.
Yeah, still not for sure, but better.
We'll have probably like 3 or 4 opponents that we can project, I would say. They said the coach looks like he holds his wife's purse. No, the coach looks like he just went through a divorce.
Yeah, I don't think he holds his wife's purse. I think he just was like, what are you doing today, honey? All right, we're going to the farmer's market. I want to take a nap. Eeyore. That's who he reminds me of. Can we just call him Eeyore?
Eeyore, yes. Eeyore, by the way, he looks like a basset hound. Eeyore from Pooh Bear.
Yeah.
What's Eeyore? What's Eeyore's animal? Like, what is that?
He's a donkey.
That's a
Not
donkey?
much of a house, but I'm not much of a donkey.
Why does he have long ears? Donkeys don't have long ears.
It's a cartoon. I mean, Bears also don't only wear red shirts with nothing else. So
I don't know. Have you seen a bear? We have bears here in Florida and
we had a
California
bear in
too.
LA the other day, off just walking down the road outside the set that
You
we were
guys
on.
have a bear on your flag.
This is true.
I saw a bear when I lived near San Francisco, actually. There,
Oh
they
yeah,
have big bears. They have big bears in California. Surprisingly, we have bears in Florida, but again, we have everything in Florida.
yeah.
Alligators, bears, snakes. We might have kangaroos also. Who knows?
Someone brought them in. Texas has everything. Do you know that there are more tigers in Texas than there is in the rest of the world?
Tigers?
Yeah,
I
because
was
people
three.
buy them and bring them in their backyards because it's not illegal in Texas.
So people just have tigers. I didn't see a
Yeah,
single tiger when I was there.
I mean they don't let them out. You ever seen Tiger King? It's like that.
They're saying, do you have any donkeys in Florida? Yeah, the entire Orlando City upper management. They're all donkeys. That's the only ones we got in Florida. 88 minutes, Pete, and 1 minute to go.
I'm gonna head
Let's
out here and I'm gonna go prep for the post game.
Yep. I'll see you soon. We'll go to 11 Yanks in a couple, probably like another 3 minutes or so.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. We're alone once again. Did we hit 200 likes in the stream? Because we're going to end it very soon. Which, by the way, if you don't know, we are Umbro ambassadors. I've been talking about this quite a bit. So if you want to buy someone a Christmas gift or even a gift for Thanksgiving, even though I never really heard of Thanksgiving gifts, we are Umbro ambassadors. If you use our link and promo code in the description, you get 20% off anything and everything you buy anytime. But you got to use the link and the promo code. Texas has chupacabras. Chupacabras are not real. They're not real. I mean, I hope they're not real. 196 likes. No, we're at 205 now. We're at 205. Florida has T-Rex. No, what impresses me from Florida is the following. You go to Orlando, Tampa, we have like these tiny lizards, which they're adorable. And then when you go to Miami, they have these ginormous lizards. They're like a foot long or 2 feet, something like that. They're big lizards. They almost look like iguanas or like baby Godzillas. It's crazy. When I was going by, I thought they were like baby alligators when I was in Miami. But in Orlando and Tampa, we have like tiny little lizards. They're not iguanas. They're not iguanas. They're lizards in Miami, but they're huge. I swear they're not iguanas. Stokes is hurt. I don't know. I mean, he's limping, but I think he's all right. Might just be wasting time. We have 2.5 minutes to go. And the U.S. is about to finish the group stage with 3 wins in 3 games. So we're going to finish the group stage with 3 wins in 3 games. And one thing that's been kind of noticeable is the best 3 players, the most talented players in this team are obviously Albert, Sullivan, and Carrizo. Okay, we got a minute to go. 1 more minute. Mathis Albert holds the ball. What is he going to do? Shoots, blocked. Okay, Sakiris with a hard challenge. Oh, goodness, gets a yellow. Sakiris almost murdered that player. No, I like that. He stopped the counterattack. I like it. But let's not complain about that card. That's a hard hit right there. Oh, yeah, he gets the ball, but he leaves his foot and twists the ankle of the opponent. You get the ball, but that's just a reckless challenge. Guys, it's ball, but he left his foot studs up on the opponent's ankle. I'm sorry, it's a foul, and it could even be a red. Yeah, he might get a red for that. It might be harsh because he does get the ball, but he left his foot. Look, he hits the ball and then studs up on the guy's ankle. Could have broken his ankle. It might be harsh, but I could see him giving a red, and we can't really complain about it. Okay, is it going to be a red? Sakiri's going to get a red. Yes, it looks like it's going to be a red. Yeah, look, guys, I know some of you are saying it's harsh, but I think it's kind of fair. It was completely unnecessary. He got the ball, but after that, he leaves his foot studs up on the opponent's ankle. It doesn't really matter to us. It doesn't matter too much. As long as we hold on to this win, we finish first and we're well ranked, and Sakiri's probably wouldn't start anyway. But it was just a reckless, stupid tackle. I like it when a player goes hard into the play like that because he stopped the counterattack, but did he really need to leave his foot on the guy's ankle? Did he really need to do that? Yeah. It's one of those cards where it's like, yeah, it's a little bit harsh, but it's not crazy that it's a red card. Okay, Stokes saves it. We're already at 5 minutes added. The game should end now at any moment. They're saying it was the momentum. It was his yeah, but again, you can't justify a tackle like that saying it was just the momentum. And it's over. It's over. The United States finishes with 3 wins in 3 games. Good campaign so far. We're going to go to 11 Yanks to talk about it. We've looked a bit shaky throughout the 3 games, but regardless, we beat Burkina Faso, we beat Tajikistan, and we beat the Czech Republic. So looking shaky or not, the talent is there. To me, the 3 best players, it's pretty clear. It's Cavan Sullivan, Mathis Albert, and Maximo Carrizo. Those are the 3 best players so far, the most talented ones. And we'll continue the coverage. The U.S. should play on Saturday or Friday. We're not sure yet, and we don't know the opponent. We'll look at that at 11 Yanks. So let's all go to 11 Yanks right now. Don't forget to drop a like here before you go. Hit it right now. Before you leave, hit the like button. And I'll see you guys at 11 Yanks for the post game. Bye.